proud to broadcast high school athletics online from Portland's West Side. We are West Side Mobile Media, Banks, Oregon.
Banks Braves High School Athletics on West Side Mobile Media, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling. Also brought to you by these fine sponsors: Jim's Market, Sarah Hesselman Keller Williams Realty, Wana Credit Union, Banks Post Newspaper, Econo Fab Pole Buildings, GorgeNet Internet Service, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, LaHaye's Custom Embroidery, Main Street Pizza, Oregon National Guard, Scoggins Creek Coffee, and Specialty Screen Printing. Now here's the play-by-play voice of Westside Mobile Nerd alongside color analyst Jonathan Lee. Good evening, I'm Trevor Beard, voice of our broadcaster of Banks High School Athletics. And for another season, our 8th season of Banks Braves basketball on Westside Mobile Media. Tonight, the opener for the Banks Braves and the official opener for the Dalles Riverhawks. The Dalles was scheduled to play Horizon Christian of, I believe, Hood River on Tuesday or Wednesday night. That game was canceled. A lot of snow in the gorge and snow even possible for the Coast Range tonight. Jonathan Lee should be joining us shortly. Taking a look at the Braves roster, a very experienced crew back. Number 1, Tyler Rose, senior 5'3" guard. Alex Saunders, senior 5'11" post. Jordan Maller, a 5'8" sophomore guard, played as a backup last year on the varsity squad. Jocelyn Janisek, a 3-year experienced starter on varsity, a 5'7" guard. Number 15, Madison Bigsby, love to watch her play in any sport. Such heart and spirit, tenacity on the court, a 5'7" senior guard post. Expecting a lot more from her this season. For the Dalles Riverhawks, number 0, Jackie Begay, a senior guard. Number 1, Lily Schatz, a senior guard. Number 2, Veronica Robledo, a senior guard. Number 5, Natasha Muzichenko, a senior post. Number 10, Lacey Holman, a sophomore post. Number 14, Sydney Newby, a sophomore post. Number 22, Jaylana Stewart, a junior guard. And number 23, Zoe LeBreton, a junior guard. The Dalles is coached by Darcy Hodges. Banks is coached by Nick Rizzo, assisted by Rhonda King and Mary Evans. We'll take a 1-minute break and talk about this game a little bit more when we come back. Hopefully Jonathan Lee will be joining us shortly. We'll be back in 1 minute after this on Westside Mobile Media and Banks Braves basketball. Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
And we're back. Banks Braves basketball opener for both boys and girls. They'll have another game on Tuesday against Tillamook will be the next broadcast after tonight. And then a week from tomorrow, Westside Christian comes to town for both boys and girls. Girls will be at a tournament at Sandy Am Christian, just north of Corvallis, on Thursday and Friday. Really looking forward to the Westside Christian matchup, the defending state champs at the 3A level. Banks boys, the fourth place finisher at the 4A level last year at Coos Bay North Bend, defeating Seaside, their league rival when both teams were members of the Coapa League. Banks currently 5th this early season. According to the OSAA 3A coaches poll, official OSAA rankings used to determine playoffs will not be released until a couple of weeks into the season after teams get a few games under their belt. So we will not have the official OSAA rankings to give you right away. They're in BCS style, the same way OSAA does it for football, but really aren't going to mean a whole lot until after league play starts. Dalles Riverhawks, located about an hour and a half east of Portland. If you're listening from out of the area, the Riverhawks joined with Watonka, a former Native American school that was in the Dalles area about 5 years ago. Banks, located right at the base of the Coast Range Mountains in the northwest corner of the state, on the east side of the Coast Range, about 25 miles northwest of Portland. Members of the Coastal Range League, now a part of the 3A classification. Banks, Yamhill Carlton, and possibly Warrenton or Rainier look to be the three teams battling for the Coastal Range League playoff spots early. Yamhill Carlton with a big win, 63-35 on the road, but that at 2A Jervis. Jervis, a strong 2A program in the on the girls' side, came to Banks a couple of years ago, maybe last year even, and beat the Braves by 20. And Jervis this year, earlier in the week, games officially started Wednesday, beat Yamhill Carlton, traditionally one of the strongest girls basketball programs in their league, whether it's 3A or 4A. And Jervis with a 58-14 beatdown of Yamhill Carlton. Rainier also playing Oregon Episcopal over the weekend. Warrenton has not played yet. They'll be at Napa, I believe, tonight. Napa, one of the strongest 2A programs in boys basketball. Napa and Vernonia expect to be tough, as always, in the what was formerly the Northwest League. Clatskanie now dropping down to join that league as well, coming down from 3A. Riverdale, they expect to be tough again as well in girls basketball, as well as Corbett, the defending, I believe, third or fourth place finisher last year in the 4A state basketball tournament, playing Madras, I think, for the trophy game at Coos Bay North Bend. Riverdale High School, located up in the hills of southwest Portland, up above Beaverton as you're coming down the backside into Portland, Terwilliger OHSU area, right next to Lewis and Clark College. Banks, Riverdale, Yamhill Carlton, Warrenton, Rainier. Neocani dropping down for, or moving up actually from 2A for basketball. Neocani, a strong girls basketball program as well. Made it to the state tournament at the 2A level a few years ago in Pendleton. Still waiting to be joined by Jonathan Lee. We'll go ahead and take another 1-minute break and be back after this from Sarah Hesselman, Premier Property Group.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Rankings are important numbers in determining Oregon high school playoffs. So are rankings when choosing a lender to help you with purchasing or refinancing your home. Our local community home loan expert, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, is ready to help you win the day. Call Christy today for all of your home loan needs at 503-327-5302 or caliberhomeloans.com/kvanmeter. Christy Van Meter, NMLS number 1700271, state licensed in Oregon, an equal housing lender. All products are subject to credit and property approval.
And we're back, still waiting to be joined by Jonathan Lee. He'll be handling play-by-play duties for the girls' side once he arrives, and then we'll switch for boys' basketball. Banks football. Christian Lyda, starting quarterback, left early in the semifinal loss to Kennedy 15-7. And then Kennedy got blown out by Cascade Christian of Medford as the challengers won the state 3A title for football. Banks currently the only Coastal Range League boys team ranked in the top 10. Same for Banks girls when you look at the 3A boys and girls coaches poll. Again, Banks boys ranked 5th, Banks girls ranked 7th. Cascade Christian, Westside Christian, possibly Banks, Pleasant Hill, expected to challenge for the boys title this year. Other games going on around the state tonight in 3A girls basketball. South Umpqua at Pleasant Hill, McLaughlin of Milton Freewater at 2A Heppner, Willamina at Taft. Those two teams formerly league rivals. Jefferson is at Central Lynn. Umatilla at Stanfield. Riverside of Boardman is at Nixiawi Native American School in Pendleton. Regis Catholic School of Staten is at Santiam Christian. Oregon Episcopal is at Amity Rainier. Coastal Range League team is at 2A Klatskanai. Harrisburg is at Valley Catholic. Valley Catholic, one of the strongest 4A girls basketball programs for quite a number of years, including Noelle Mannon, who has made her way on as a scholarship winner for Oregon State basketball. Warrenton at Napa, that game actually tonight, thought it may be tomorrow. Burns at 2A Bonanza near Klamath Falls. Sisters is at Riverdale, and Kennedy of Mount Angel is at Catlin Gable of Southwest Portland. Douglas Tournament, Pleasant Hill at Douglas. That game was canceled, again, likely due to weather. Lost River at Lakeview, Oak Ridge at Lapine in the Lapine tournament. Yamhill Carlton also part of that tournament. New Hope Showdown in New Hope Christian School in Grants Pass. Rogue River was supposed to play in that tournament. That game was actually, they beat Glendale 20-13. One spot it says canceled, and then have a final score involving Rogue River. So not sure what happened there. Spogatti Invitational shared between Sutherland and Oakland. Bill Spogatti, a long-time girls and boys basketball coach in North Douglas County, who passed away a number of years ago from cancer. A memorial tournament for him. Westside Winter Jam at Westside Christian. Neocani is taking on Columbia Christian. Trinity Lutheran of Klamath Falls taking on Horizon Christian of Tualatin, and Salem Academy taking on the host Eagles of Westside Christian. Winter Lakes Classic at Coquille. Toledo at Coquille, and Winter Lakes tournament, a final from that tournament. Bandon blowing out Siuslaw 61-4, and Cascade Christian playing Brookings. A couple of 3A teams from the same league in the Wairika tournament, as Jonathan Lee has arrived, and we'll give him a little bit of time to get set up before we bring him on.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Dalles Riverhawks. Senior number 1, Lily Schatz. Senior number 2, Veronica Robledo.
And Jonathan, are you able to hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Starters being introduced for the Dalles Riverhawks. Black uniforms with maroon trim and kind of yellowish-orange lettering and numerals. Black numerals with the Riverhawk logo, very similar to an eagle with the red or maroon and yellowish-orange colors in the mascot. And starting tonight for the Banks Braves, number 1, Tyler Rose. Banks wearing their home white uniforms, navy blue, almost black lettering with gold numerals. New uniforms this year, navy blue trim, white shorts with the Arrowhead logo on the bottom, on the sides of the shorts. Also starting tonight, number 5, Alex Saunders. Number 10, Jocelyn Janisek. Number 22, Madison Walker. Number 23, Haley Evans. We'll turn it over now to Jonathan Lee for tonight's broadcast right after tonight's national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now with tonight's broadcast on the play-by-play for Banks girls versus the Dalles Riverhawks, I turn it over to my broadcast partner, Jonathan Lee.
Trevor, it's great to be here Friday night. It's time to get high school basketball back underway for the 2022-23 season. Banks Lady Braves coming in as members now of the 3A Coastal Range League, but tonight they are playing a Tri-Valley Conference member in the Dalles, who are also dropping down. The Dalles, Trevor, you might have mentioned it in the pregame show. I wasn't quite with you yet at that time, but the Dalles used to be a 5A school, now playing in the 4A Tri-Valley Conference. So kind of a little test for this veteran Banks Braves team. Looking at their starters, they've got 4 seniors and 1 junior starting. The 1 junior, of course, Jocelyn Janicek. That is a name to watch tonight. A very good player. And here we go. The tip is won by the Lady Braves, and it's Jocelyn Janicek that controls it. Haley Evans will run the show for the Banks Lady Braves. They bring it across the timeline. Haley looking to the right. Now going to go left, going to drive into the baseline, pulls up. Nice little pass inside to Alex Saunders. Score it. And that's how the Braves score on their very first possession. Alex Saunders, a 5'11 senior. And now a little bit of full court pressure, and it's tipped out of bounds. Nice hustle by Alex Saunders, getting her hand in there. Very good defensive player for Alex, also being asked to play post. Dalles trying to get it up, and the ball's loose, and it's stolen away. Haley Evans to Saunders to Madison Walker, off glass, too hard, and the ball loose on the floor, goes out of bounds, and looks like it's going to stay with nope, it's going to go back to the Dalles. So a turnover to the Lady Braves. Could have given it either way because there was the Dalles, or no, it's going to stay with Banks. Going to inbound it. Haley Evans to Madison Walker, down low. Going to turn inside, and we got a push from behind. A foul called. I believe that's going to go against number 14, Sydney Newby. She was down there. And so Haley Evans will inbound the ball underneath the Braves basket. Love those new uniforms for Banks. Haley looking for somebody, gets it into Janicek, but it's tipped away. Evans picks it back up, and yeah, she traveled with the basketball. She tried to put it down. Looks like it could have went either way, Trevor, a double dribble or a travel. But
it looked like it might have been knocked away from her, though. She tried to come back with the basketball, but
full court press applied again and again, almost a near steal. Another near steal. Dalles still trying to get across the timeline, and they still don't. Haley Evans takes it away. Off to Tyler Rose. A little fast break off the glass and in. Rolls around. Tyler Rose scores. Lady Braves lead 4-0. 7 minutes to go first quarter. And here comes that pressure again. Another turnover by the Dalles. And the Dalles have yet to get the ball across the midcourt line. New coach Rizzo for the Lady Braves applying this pressure defense, this full court pressure, this veteran team for the Braves. They get it inside of Madison Walker. She looks out high to Janicek, left wing. Looking for somebody to get to. Now puts the ball on the floor. Now picks up her dribble. Inside to Madison Walker. Inside, makes a move. Another move. Inside, up, and in. Score it. Madison Walker with her first 2 of the season. It's 6-0. Stolen away by Haley Evans. Off glass, no good. Rebound, Madison Walker around the rim, and it goes. And she is, a timeout is called by the Dalles coaches. They're like, we got to have a timeout. And we'll see, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So we'll break away for 30 seconds. This is Banks Lady Braves basketball. They lead it 8-0 over the Dalles.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
.36 to go here in the opening quarter. Dalles will put the ball back in play, still in the backcourt. Haven't gotten across the timeline yet, and they finally do this time. They get it ahead to Machenko. Now it's off, stolen away by Tyler Rose. Off to Alex Saunders. Little breakout, little one-on-one. Saunders all the way to the racks. Too hard off the rim, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds by Haley Evans, and it's going to go back to the Dalles.
And Brandon Bagley, former coach of the Banks Braves, now with Gaston, still keeping that same pressure style press even with Coach Rizzo.
And we got a full court pressure again in the backcourt. The ball is tied up, and on the alternating possession, it's going to stay with the Dalles. Putting the ball in play will be Zoe LeBreton. Slaps the ball, looking for someone to get it into. Gets it into Newby, and ball is slapped out of bounds again. The Braves really bringing that pressure. 6:12 to go in the first quarter. Played almost 2 minutes, and the Lady Braves leading it 8-0 over the Dalles. Get it into Shots. Back over to Shots, right wing. On top now goes to Robledo. Veronica Robledo. Hounded by Saunders. Now they're going to go inside with Machekno. And she loses the ball. Ball's on the court, and jump ball again. This time it's going to go back to the Lady Braves on the alternating possession, and they will inbound underneath their own basket. Madison Walker will put the ball in play. Has it. Gets it into Janicek and back to Haley Evans. Looks to the bench, gets to play, and she brings it across the midcourt line. Looks like the Dalles is in some sort of zone defense. A 1-2-2 is what it looks like. Saunders has it baseline, tried to go off to Tyler Rose, and it's stolen away. Good defense that time by Veronica Robledo. Beg your pardon. Get back over to Lily Shots, left wing, hounded by Saunders. Now it goes in the corner, hounded by Haley Evans. Outside on top now to Robledo. Puts up a little free throw jumper, no good. Rebound by Jocelyn Janicek. Haley Evans, the outlet, looking ahead, and she's going to drive it up, lost the ball, gets it back. Now terminates her dribble off to Janicek, right wing, inside the three. Cross-court pass over to Tyler Rose. Rose looking for somebody to get it to, gets it to Haley Evans up top. Cross-court pass to Janicek, three-pointer right wing. It's rimmed off, no good. Rebound swatted out of bounds, last touch by Madison Walker, and the Dalles will get it. We played almost 3 minutes here this first quarter. Banks 8, the Dalles nothing. Dalles have only gotten it across the midcourt stripe like twice, and they're going to lose it out of bounds again, and that was touched. It was tipped by a Lady Brave, and so they'll get it. Now cross-court pass in the backcourt. Madison Walker runs it down. So a turnover by the Dalles, and here come Banks again. Haley Evans bringing it up, calls out the play. Has it up top, up to Tyler Rose, left wing, back over to Evans. Now going to dribble right side off to Janicek, right wing. Inside to Madison Walker, nice pass. Didn't get it, gets her own rebound though. Needs some help, tries to go back up on top. That's going to be a turnover as coming down with the ball is Lily Shots for the Dalles. And it's a turnover right back to Banks. Haley Evans to Tyler Rose, 2-on-1. Madison Walker goes up, she was blocked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Banks with 4:22 to go in the opening quarter. Banks 8, the Dalles nothing. Haley Evans is going to inbound the ball underneath her own baseline, calls out the play, slaps the ball. She gets it into Rose, back inside to Saunders, no good. Rebound by, that is going to be Jordan Mahler, who checked into the game. Mahler has it now, off to Evans. Evans has it right side, back over to Jordan Mahler. Swing it over to McKenna King. Inside to Alex Saunders, nice pass. Basket didn't want it, and the ball tipped away, stolen by the Dalles. But McKenna King is right there on her, and now Tyler Rose guards the defense, and another turnover by the Dalles. It's going to be over and back is what it's going to be. The ball was tipped into the back court. And now another official comes in and said it was tipped. Tipped by Banks is what he was saying. He overruled the far official. He had the better angle. He came in there emphatically saying it was tip, 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 tip. So here we go. The Dalles have it. Three-pointer on the way by Muchenko or Sydney Newby, and it's no good. Here come Banks. They want to lob it up to Alex Saunders, and she tried to make a move, but she picked up the ball and carried it, and that's a turnover. And so the Dalles will get it back. Again, full court pressure defense applied by the Lady Braves, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Alex Saunders getting her hand in there. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. Banks 8, the Dalles 0. They get it inbounds to Veronica Robledo. Back to Natasha Muchenko. Back to Robledo. Needs some help. Gets it across. Now goes left wing. It's stolen by Haley Evans, and she's got nobody in front of her. All the way to the basket. Lay it up and in. Haley Evans scores her first 2 of the year, and it's 10-0 Braves. Here comes the full court pressure again. Dalles still trying to get it across. Think they're going to get it. They do this time. Now goes in the corner, Muchenko, little jumper, no good. Rebound and basket by number 10, as that's Holman who scores with 3:05 to go in the first quarter, 10-2. Banks the other way. Right wing, McKenna King over to Haley Evans. Three-pointer looks good. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound, Saunders puts it back up and in. Alex Saunders with 6 points, and the lead goes back to 10 with 2:43 to play. Ball stolen away by Saunders inside. Picked up by Jordan Mahler. Off the rim, rim it off and good. Jordan Mahler scores. Everybody scores here in the first quarter. Jordan Mahler with 2. It's 14-2 Banks. Ball almost stolen away by Tyler Rose again. Dalles having a hard time getting across. They do. Off to Muchenko. Going to drive against Evans. Nope. Had better ideas. Now they whip the ball over to Robledo. Back to shots. Stolen away by Saunders. She's got a one-on-one if she can control the ball. Still trying to control the ball. Now off to Evans, right wing. Over to Mahler up top. Over to right side to Tyler Rose. Going to go inside to Saunders, and we got a whistle and a foul called. It's against the Dalles. I think that's going to go against Lacey Holman. Number 10, Lacey Holman. Her first foul, second team foul on the Dalles. Braves have yet to be whistled for a foul. Just playing straight up hardcore, great defense. Getting to the spot. Mahler will inbound the ball underneath her own basket. Bounce passes it into Jocelyn Janicek. No good. It was an air ball. And rebound tipped for by Saunders, or Walker, rather. Mahler has it up top now. Right wing it goes. Back over in the corner now to Walker. Ball swatted out of bounds by the Dalles at turnover. And here come the Hawks. Dalles has it. Veronica Robledo gets it over to Shots. Back to Robledo. Going to give it back now to shot put up, no good. Rebound by McKenna King. And she needs some help, but she's going to dribble it outside. Good idea. Leaves it for Jocelyn Janicek, who's running the point now with Haley Evans on the bench. Jordan Mahler sort of a hop, got away with a travel. Nice pass, inside it goes to, didn't quite catch that number inside there. And then we got another number 25 for the Dalles. We don't have a 25 on our roster. No 25 for the Dalles on their roster. We apologize for that. Not on, no 25 on their roster, but there is a 25 in the game for the Hawks, the Dalles Riverhawks. Coming back the other way. And nice pass inside of Madison Walker. Couldn't get it to go down, but gets the rebound. And ball's going to go in the corner to McKenna King. No, that's, beg your pardon, Brooklyn Robinson, a 5'8 freshman. And we got a push from behind. It's called against one of the Braves. Now coming into the game for the Dalles is number 23, Zoe LeBreton.
Last foul was on Madison Walker for Banks.
First foul of the game for Banks with a minute to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Number 25 has it out. Cross-court ball's tipped by Janicek. And the Dalles get it. And now we got a little hack. That's going to go against Jocelyn. Just playing good, aggressive defense. No fault there. Braves looks like they're in a 2-3 zone right now. And Janicek coming hard against number 25. She gets it inside somehow. And we got a jump ball called again. Alternating possession error will go back. Well, the Dalles will keep possession of the basketball. Number 25 will inbound. Looking for somebody to get it into. And finds LeBreton. She's going to put it up. No good. Rebound by Madison Walker. Here come the Lady Braves. They got 2-on-1 if they hurry, but it's stolen away by LeBreton. That was a bad pass that time. They go cross court, and then one bad pass deserves another bad pass as the Dalles a little too quick trying to get the ball up the court, and they throw it to Coach Rizzo for the Braves. So Banks has it with 23 seconds and counting to go in the opening quarter. They will likely hold for the last shot. Janicek has it way out high left side. Back to Jordan Mahler in between the rings. She goes left corner to Walker, back to Mahler. Back over to Walker, way out high. Going to drive inside, pulls up in the lane, leaves it over there, the right side, no good. Gets the rebound, does Walker, goes back up and in! Score it before the basket, and they do score it. Madison Walker with her 4th point here in the opening quarter, and that's it. Our score, Banks Lady Braves 16, the Dalles Riverhawks 2. We'll be back after this 60-second break. You're listening to Westside's Mobile Media, presented by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Highway to the danger zone is what they're playing here in between quarters. The danger zone for the Dalles. They're in danger of being routed here by the 3A Banks Lady Braves, coming in number 7 on the preseason poll in the 3A coaches poll this week. They are out to a 16-2 lead, led in scoring right now by Alex Saunders with 6 points. Madison Walker has 4 points. Braves lead by 14. They have the ball to start the second quarter. Nice pass inside to a wide open Madison Walker, but couldn't get it to go down. Trevor, that was a problem last year. A lot of missed lands for Madison Walker.
Has the size you need for a post player, especially at the girls level, but doesn't take the time to get herself set. I think she gets nervous when she gets in close at the rim and kind of rushes a lot of her layup attempts.
Yeah, they get a little bit too antsy, and then it's like, oh yeah, I got the ball inside, and I can go up, and just need to take that extra second to settle down. Get it, ball comes inside to Lacey Holman, and she is fouled from behind. See if they're going to give her 2 shots. Yes, it is 2 shots. It's a foul going to be charged on Tyler Rose, her first foul, 13th foul for the Lady Braves, with 7.5 minutes to go in the first half. And Lacey Holman takes the first free throws of the game, and she swishes this one through. Lacey Holman has all 3 points for the Dalles here tonight. The sophomore post. 6-3. Second free throw on the way for Holman. It's good. Right through the string music. 2 for 2 from the line. 4 points for Lacey. 16 for the Braves. They get it over to McKenna King. Bounce pass inside to Saunders. Cross court to Tyler Rose. Back out it goes to Janisic for a right wing three. It's no good. Rebound ripped down by Holman. And here come the Riverhawks. Lily Schatz has it. Over to LeBreton. Left wing going to drive inside. Puts it up off glass. Didn't even draw glass. But a foul is going to be called. And going to go to the free throw line is number 25, actually. The number 25 we don't have on our roster. Foul is charged for Banks, number 22, Madison Walker, her second foul, as number 25 hits the free throw. So somebody other than Lacey Holman has finally scored for the Riverhawks, who are on a little 3-0 run to start the second quarter. Second free throw on the way. It's good. 2 for 2 for number 25. 4 for 4 from the line for the Riverhawks. And the lead is back down to 10, 16-6. Haley Evans has it back the other way. On top to Tyler Rose. She'll spot up a 3, or that's actually Maylise Crowell who hits the 3 from the top of the key and splashes it. 19-6. That ends that 4-0 run for the Riverhawks. Back out it goes to Schatz, a left wing 3, rim it off, no good. Rebound by LeBreton, puts it back up and in. Zoe LeBreton, her first 2 of the game. It's 19-8 with 6:30 to go. Haley Evans has it in between the circles, off to the left wing, back to Evans, over to Tyler Rose, right side. Good ball movement inside to Madison Walker, going to drive inside. Now bounce pass over to Evans. Over off to Crowell. Now back over to Evans. Little 14-footer is no good. Air ball. Rebound Saunders. Roll it up. No good. Rebound Madison Walker. Put it up and in. Madison Walker now with 6 points for the Lady Braves. And to make it 21-8 with 6 minutes and counting to go in the first half. Off to Schatz. Left wing. Going to go inside now. Back out. It goes to number 25. Hounded by Saunders. Now it goes into LeBreton. She's going to spin dribble. No good. Now back out to number 5, Muchenko. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around, and 1-4 by the Dalles. Lacey Holman has it. Trying to go the other way. Ball loose and ran down by number 25 for the Dalles. She stops, double teamed inside to LeBreton. Going to go inside, lost the ball, picked up by the Lady Braves. It's still loose, it's stolen away now by the Dalles. Shot put up, no good, and we got a foul call before the other rebounded basket. So the foul's going to be charged to number 21, McKenna King. That's her first foul. Actually, it looks like they're going to give it to, did they give it to Lauren Walker? I saw 2-1. It looks like they gave it to Madison Walker, which is her third foul. She's probably going to have to sit the rest of the half. As 25 misses the free throw. And Madison will come over and sit on the bench, and we likely will not see her until maybe the mid part of the third quarter. Second free throw coming up for number 25. It's in the air. It's in the bucket. It's good. 1 out of 2 that time, 3 out of 4. And it's 21-9. The lead is a dozen for Banks. Evans has it between the circles, up top. Over to Crowell, or Tyler Rose. Back to King, back to Evans. Swing it over to Crowell, right side. Inside to Tyler Rose. Down low, now gets it out to Crowell. Thought about a three, now going to go inside. Little floater is good. Nice move by Malis Crowell. Good idea and nice move, 23-9. Back we come with Dalles the other way. Tyler Rose all over the ball handler for the Dalles. And she just pushed the ball off of the shoe tops of Haley Evans. Goes out of bounds, and that's one way to break off the defensive pressure. Good move there. Looks like that time it was Natasha Muchenko. Get it on top to 25. Back to Muchenko. Hounded by Jordan Maller. She is a defensive stalwart as well. Back on top to 25, over to Schatz. That's Lily Schatz. Going to go right side now. Looking to go inside. Ball stolen away. And come down with it is Alex Saunders. She's going to pull up. Has Evans inside for McKenna King. No good. Rebound goes back up by Jordan Maller. No good. Rebound fought for. Loose on the floor. Braves win it. McKenna King inside to Saunders. Nice pass, but that was a $5 pass and a 10-cent finish. 4:10 to go, 23-9. So the Dalles bring it up again, this time with Veronica Robledo back in the game. Off to number 25, hounded by Jordan Maller. Great defense by Jordan. Now they get it off to number 14, Sydney Newby. And the ball stolen away by Haley Evans off to Alex Saunders. She got it and going down the other way. Kick it out to the wing, back to Evans. On top now to Jordan Maller. Spot up three off the front iron. No good. Rebound. Got a foul underneath. It's going to be a hold. The Braves will have the ball with 3:43 to go in the first half. Play call is 2 from Coach Rizzo. Haley Evans will put the ball back in play underneath her own basket. Slaps the ball, looking for somebody to get it into. Finds a wide open King. Bounce pass it into Saunders, but too hard. The ball's loose on the floor, and it's a turnover back to the Dalles. Here we go the other way. Number 25 has it right wing. Flicks the ponytail behind her. Now inside. Back out to number 25. Little 19-footers. No good. Too strong. Rebound, Haley Evans. Needs some help, though. And we've got a double dribble. Yeah, she was out of control. Needed help. Couldn't find it initially. She finally did find it, but as she got the pass off, that was when the call come in for double dribble. So it's a turnover back to the Dalles. 25 will put the ball back in play. Trevor, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, she was kind of backed up against the end line when she came down with the rebound and was trying to gather herself to keep from falling out of bounds, and that's when she made the double dribble.
Number 2 puts it back up and in. That's Veronica Robledo, but no good. Rebound still comes down. Long rebound. Number 25, a three-pointer on the way left wing. No good. Rebound ripped down by Holman. It's no good. And the rebound finally controlled by Banks. Haley Evans will bring it up with a head of steam. Gets it off to Alex Saunders underneath. Puts up a little move. Now bounce pass it off to Evans. Wide open three, left spot wing. Count it! Three-pointer for Haley Evans. And it's 26-9 with 2:45 to go. Haley has 5 points tonight. Back we come the other way. Evans with a near steal again, but a foul is going to be called on that steal. As Haley went to the deck, went low, maybe got a little piece of the body. Foul is called on Haley Evans. Coming into the game for the Braves, Brooklyn Robinson, a 5'8 freshman, replacing Alex Saunders. Alex getting a much-needed breather here. Get the ball inside his shots. Free throw line extended. Now get it on top to Libretto. Three-pointer, rim it off, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Braves. Coming down with it is Emily Graham, another freshman. And Haley Evans controls, brings it up with 2:22 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Evans goes to the right side with it and leads it off for King. Nice bounce pass inside to Jordan Maller. Off glass and in! Jordan Maller score it, her 4th point. It's 28-9 Banks with 2:07 to go. Long court pass again, dangerous pass by the Dalles, and there Lily Schatz has it. Right wing, now going to dribble off to the other side, off to Libretto. Thought about the three, now going to take a wide three. No good. Rebound coming down to the Braves. That's Emily Graham. Haley Evans will bring it up for Banks. Up 19, under 2 to go, and Coach Rizzo wants to talk about this possession coming up. He's going to call a timeout. That's, I believe, Banks' first timeout. And it is going to be, let's see if it's going to be a full, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll break away 30 seconds. This is Banks Braves basketball, built by Jason Bond Remodeling.
Do you or someone you know own a business? As a local business ourselves, we know how important daily operations are, which is why we offer small dollar business loans for equipment, building upgrades, machinery, and more. The credit union even provides employee benefits for business members. Learn more at wanafcu.org or ask to speak with a commercial team member today. Again, to learn more, visit wanafcu.org.
.137 to go here in the second quarter. Banks Braves has it. Ball is tipped out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Lady Braves with 1:35 to go before halftime. Banks up 28-9. Looking for somebody to get it into, and they find, there's an air ball. That was put up by Emily Graham. Now off to Maller, no good. Rebound fought for and won by the Braves, and again, no dice on the putback. That was 3 chances to score, and here comes the Dalles down by 19. Get it off to Libretto. Over to Holman. Now inside it goes, and double team pressure again off to number 25, who's Jackie. We don't know her first name. We learned her first name, so at least we can say a name with her. And here come the Braves back the other way. Ooh, a near travel by Maller, but Janisic has it in the lane. Ooh, just can't get it to go. Too hard off the rim. Looks like that was rushed a little bit, and the ball comes down to the Dalles. Muchenko has it across the timeline, off to Libretto. Over to Jackie. That's a 19-footer, foot on the line. It's no good. Rebound ran down that time by Brooklyn Robinson. Braves come back the other way. Maller off to Janisic. Back to Maller. Over to Emily Graham. King. Now goes in the corner. Back out to Graham, back out to Maller. She's going to back it out with 17 seconds to go. And looks like Coach Rizzo wants them to play for the last shot. And that's what they're going to do. McKenna King going to go inside for Janisic. Back to King. Going to drive outside, kick it back out on top to Graham. Over to Janisic for a three. No good. Jocelyn Janisic, normally a steady three-point shooter for this Banks team, Trevor, but she just hasn't gotten any to go down yet. 1 second to go here before halftime. Lady Braves will put it in play. We get a little bit of a delay. The officials looking at something on the sidelines. Here we go. Braves will put it back in play. Last shot here. Janisic has it. Three-pointer is way short. And that is halftime here from Banks High School. Our score, it's the Banks Lady Braves 28, the Dalles Riverhawks 9. We'll talk about the first half after we do a little business here. You're listening to Banks Braves basketball. Built by Jason Bond Remodeling, back in 2 minutes.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Scoggins Creek Coffee is proud to offer delicious hot drinks and delectable breakfast items too. Visit their 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton. Open 7 days a week, Mondays through Saturdays until 5 and Sundays until 3. Make sure to ask about their weekly specials and visit their Facebook page. Scoggins Creek Coffee, 503-985-3483.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get a free month of service. Make the switch to Gorge Networks today. Call 541-436-0223. You can also email us at sales@gorge.net.
Hey Brave fans, this is Chris Lyda, the voice of the Braves, here to tell you about Econofab Buildings. Econofab is a third-generation family-owned and operated pole building company located right here in Brave Country. Econofab has been in business for almost 50 years, constructing shops, garages, and barns. I had them build my 2 shops, and as a satisfied and repeat customer, I'm here to tell you that Econofab puts the fab in fabulous. Go visit them online at econofabbuildings.com.
Halftime score, the Dalles trailing Banks 28-9. We're going to go down to the scores table and double check some scoring for the Dalles for the first half. We'll send it back over to the voice of the Lady Braves, Jonathan Lee.
And the Braves leading, as Trevor said, leading by 19 here. They've led by as many as, I think, 20 points at one point. They've been pushed up, but they're up 28-9 after getting out to a 16. They led 16-2 after the first quarter and outscored the Dalles Riverhawks 12-7 in the second quarter. Dalles coming back a little bit with a little 3-0 run to kind of close the gap somewhat, getting it down to 16-6. They whittled it down to 10 points. That's been as close as they've been able to get it down before the Lady Braves were able to push the lead back up. And they've really done it by coming out with pressure. I mean, we've seen Banks last year bring full court pressure before, but really not as intense as they have here tonight. Coming out, new coach though, new ideas, same sort of plan as they've had before with Coach Brandon Begley, but just a little bit more, aggressiveness, a little bit more tenacious defense, I would say, and relentless pressure. A lot of that too is you have a lot of players who now, this is a veteran group. I mean, as we mentioned, if you're just joining us, we mentioned at the tip-off that Banks starting 4 seniors and a junior. So a very veteran group. They are experienced. A lot of them have played varsity experience. A lot of them don't just play here in the wintertime, but they also play club teams, on AAU teams, so they get a lot of experience. Jocelyn Janicek is one of those, very serious basketball player, and getting a lot of tutelage from outside of the school as well. So really upping their game. So that can be a large part of with that that other experience to come with that. But and then also with the new coaching staff, new philosophy a little bit, but really bringing the tenacious. We'll look at the scoring for the Banks Lady Braves here. They are led in scoring by Madison Walker and Alex Saunders, both with 6 points here in the first half. 5 points have come from Haley Evans. She's got a 2 and a 3, as does Malis Crow. She's got a 2 and a 3 for 5 points. Tyler Rose has 2 points, not really known for her scoring. Tyler Rose is more known for her defense, and she has certainly brought that. And they've got a lot of great defensive stalwarts on this team. Really, there's only only 5 players that have played here for the. Looks like the Braves have played all of their entire roster here in the first half. Only 5 players haven't scored, but they've had some good looks. Jocelyn Janicek, one of those, has had a couple of really good looks from 3. That's not normally like Jocelyn to miss those 3s. So we'll see if I'm sure coaches will talk to with her about just kind of settling down and just not rushing, just making sure she's under control when she hits those. I mean, and it's early. It's the first game of the year. Jocelyn will start to go down, and we'll see how that happens in the second half as well. But actually, haven't really seen Madison Bigsby. Or no, she did come in a little bit. But Brooklyn Robinson, one of the freshmen, 5'8" freshman, and Emily Graham, a 5'6" freshman. Also, they have played but did not score. McKenna King, another defensive stalwart for this Banks Lady Braves team. She has played but has not scored. Madison Walker, only 6 points here, but wow. Trevor, Dalles has really got to be counting their blessings that they're only down 19, because if a lot of those shots for Madison would go down here, Madison could be looking at easily 16 points.
Yeah, the Dalles came out in the second quarter, finally able to get the ball past half court on a couple of occasions and work some things out of their offense. Most of their scoring, though, in the second quarter came mainly, I think, from the free throw line, as the Dalles making a uniform switch with Begay going to 25, and don't have a last name for number 0, who has 3 points for the Dalles at halftime, but just have a first name for Chrissy. All the names in the scorebook for the Dalles, first names only, so unable to get last names confirmed with the scorebook for Banks, and we do not have a Chrissy on the official OSAA roster for the Dalles. We'll try to get you that information once we do see that the Dalles has come back out of the locker room. Jonathan, I'm going to go down there and see if I can talk with the coach and get a last name for Chrissy so we have correct information for the second half.
Well, and the Lady Braves also came out here as well to get ready for the second half of play here tonight. It's game number 1 of the season for the Banks Lady Braves and the Dalles Riverhawks. We'll take a look at, while we have a chance here, at their schedules. From here, where do the Dalles Riverhawks go? Well, actually, the Dalles, this was supposed to be their second game, and it ends up being their first game. They were supposed to play on Wednesday at Horizon Christian Hood River. That game was canceled due to a big snowstorm in the Gorge area. That's where the Dalles is. That's where their home is. They're from the eastern part of the metro area, way out in the Portland metro area, in the Columbia River Gorge area. Big snowstorm midweek, and so that canceled a lot of games, and that was the Riverhawks home opener. They were to play at Horizon Christian Hood River. Interesting note about Horizon Christian Hood River. There is no relation. I think somebody else asked me about this before. I did a lot of work for a couple of years, a few years ago, with Horizon Christian in Tualatin, and somebody asked me recently if there was any, because they do have different color schemes, but they're both Horizon Christian, and they're both HCHS, and they're both the Hawks. Both have the same mascot of Hawks, but no, there is no relation between the two. But, yeah, Horizon Christian Hood River and Horizon Christian Tualatin. Both are the Hawks. Both are HCHS, but no relation. But, anyways, that was to be their first game. Tonight was to be their second game, but tonight is their second game. From here, the Dalles will go to Hood, or they'll go back home. They'll have their home opener on December 6th against Pendleton. Then they go back on the road to Hood River Valley. Banks, after tonight, they will host Tillamook on December 6th. That will be Tuesday night. They'll host Tillamook. And then they're at Santee M Christian. Then they have home games against Westside Christian and Valley Catholic. Here we go. Dalles Riverhawks have the ball to start. And, no, they had the ball. And Saunders stole it away, but stealing it right back is Veronica Robledo. Here we go to inside now to number 14, Sydney Newby. Puts it up and in. Sydney Newby, and she's got 2 points, her first 2 of the game. It's 28-11, so this time it's the Dalles that get first blood here in the second half. Janicek has it on top to Haley Evans. Now going to drive inside, put it back out for Janicek. But before she threw it back out to Janicek, Haley was hacked on the arm. Foul going to be charged to number 1, Lily Schatz. Evans looking for someone to get the ball into, and bounce passes in into Walker. She lost it. Ball tipped out of bounds by Robledo. And Banks will stay with the ball. 7:13 to go, third quarter. Banks 28, the Dalles 11. The Riverhawks have scored 2 points here in the third quarter. Haley Evans slaps the ball, gets it inside, knocked out of bounds by Robledo again. Or bounce. Turnover by the Dalles. Back to, that's weird, scoreboard still has not changed. But that ball did go in, right? Scored it. It's 30-11. Madison Walker has it left wing out high. I think someone fell asleep on the scoreboard over there. Evans has it right wing. Now off to Tyler Rose, has it left wing, looking for somebody, and it's ball stolen away by LeBreton. In back court, picks it up. She's got one-on-one against Saunders, and she stopped right there, way out high, off to Robledo. Three-pointer on the way, grazed off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound coming out of the Braves. Long baseball pass by Haley Evans off to Saunders. Alex Saunders puts it up and in, and Alex has 8 points, and it's now 32-11. Braves back up by 21. Matches their largest lead of the game, I believe. Ball loose on the court. Now they get it over to Muchenko. Right side now. Ball loose again. Stolen away by Tyler Rose. There she is. Tyler Rose coming with the ball now. Right side. Pulls up. Goes back on high to Haley Evans. Over to Alex Saunders. Down low. Puts one dribble out in and score it. Saunders with 10 points. 34-11. Largest lead of the game for the Banks Lady Braves. 23 points. Here we come the other way. Ball goes in the corner. That Schatz now has it. Now going to dribble out high again. Saunders follows her. Gets it off. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. Now we come over to Libretto. She's going to drive inside. Pull up in the lane. Pretty move. Pretty shot from Zoe LeBreton. Her 4th point. 34-13. Back we come the other way. Haley Evans has it. Right wing. Again, Schatz. Now pulls up her dribble. Schatz is on her. Over to Janicek, inside to Madison Walker. Got away with the travel, but scores it. Madison Walker puts it up off glass and in. That's 4 quick points for Madison Walker here in the second half, and she's got 10. And we got a whistle on the court. We got a timeout, a full timeout taken by the Dalles. We will step aside as well. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's the Banks Lady Braves 36, the Dalles Riverhawks 13. You're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Bond Remodeling.
In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com, thebash.com, or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The Riverhawks. Ball stolen away by Tyler Rose, and she's got open lane to the basket. Score it off glass. Tyler Rose with her 4th point of the night. The lead is up to 25 for the Lady Braves. Picked up the dribble there for the Dalles. Natasha Machenko has it. Into shots, back into Newby. She makes a little move in the lane, no good. Rebound by Madison Walker. Newby is following her, and Madison finds help with Haley Evans. Here we go. Banks will set up the offense, leading by 25, 38-13. Evans has it in between the circles now, out high. Over to Tyler Rose, right wing. Now she goes inside to Madison Walker. Nice feed, nice find, and a foul called. That's going to be called against Sydney Newby. And Madison Walker has 2 charity tosses from the free throw line. 4th foul on Sydney Newby. 2nd team foul on the Dalles. Free throw up, good. First free throw of the day for Madison Walker, and that is point number 11 for her. It's 39-13 with 4:06 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd free throw. Couple of deep knee bends. It's in the air. It's rimming off, no good. Rebound tipped around and 1-4 by Begay. Jackie Begay for the Dalles. Ball stolen away. Alex Saunders has it back the other way, and it's tipped from behind by number 5, Natasha Machenko. Good defense there, but she tipped it out of bounds, and the Braves will reset, and they also bring in some wholesale substitutions here. Up by 26, probably a good thing there. Get the ball inside, and no good. Rebound on the floor. Shots had it for a second, loose. Haley Evans comes up with it, still loose, and McKenna King has it. She's going to drive inside. Nice bounce pass to Alex Saunders, off glass and in. Alex Saunders, love the teamwork there. Unselfishness there. 41-13, lead is 28 for the Lady Braves, if my mental math is correct. Begay has it back the other way for the Dalles. Hounded by Saunders, and they're going to get Alex bumping her. That was barely a bump. It's a good call, but boy, definition of ticky-tack, right?
And we've seen a lot of harder fouls not called tonight, too, so.
3:25 to go. They put the ball back in play. Cross court, stolen away. Here come the Lady Braves on the break again. McKenna King will pull up. Good idea. Let's just run clock. Haley Evans calls out the play. It's play number 1. Gives it off to McKenna King. Back to Evans. In between the circles. Now right side to Maller. Nice find inside off glass. And that is, I believe, that was Emily Graham. Her first 2. 43-13. The lead is 30. Back we come the other way. Ball goes over to number 23, LeBreton. Off to Begay. 3-pointer no good. Rebound coming down to
King.
The McKenna King, and they got a little cherry picking going on by Alex Saunders, but she gets the 2. It's all right, you can cherry pick. 45-13 now, 32-point lead for the Lady Braves. LeBreton has it back the other way for the Dalles. Ooh, really faked. She had the little pump fake there to the right side, and Jordan Maller bit on it big time, and then she tried to go inside, and then on the recovery, she got Jordan to foul her. So going to the free throw line now is Zoe LeBreton. Free throws on the way, not even close. Not even close. 2:22 to go, 3rd quarter. Lady Braves by 32.
17-4 run in the 3rd quarter.
45-13. 45, the number of my all-time basketball hero, Trevor. Played for Oregon State, Benson Polytech.
Green.
Free throw was good that time by Zoe LeBreton. Here we come the other way. Braves have the ball. Mallor. Whip it outside, and ball tipped outside. Now controlled by the Braves. Mallor has it between the circles. Comes back over to McKenna King. Into the corner goes to Crowell. And gets off to Mallor, right wing. Mallor's going to go to the net now, kick it back outside off at the end of the corner. Nice pass inside to McKenna King. Lost the handle. Gets it back. And Crowell, a little travel. She got away with a major travel, but hey, you're up by 31, so you get those kind of breaks.
Good ball movement offensively in the half-court offense. Nice passing.
Braves will put the ball back in play. Nice. So had a good idea to find Crowell underneath, but it was stolen. It was telegraphed big time. And so the Dalles get the easy steal. Back we come the other way. LeBreton has it. Back over to Begay. Back to LeBreton. Outside now to number 5, Muchenko. And I think that was LeBreton that scored inside as she got it back. Zoe LeBreton. She's got 7 points now for the Dalles. Lead down to 29. Janisic has it right wing, working against her defender. Now a wide open shot for McKenna King is good. Splash. And I beg your pardon, that was not McKenna King. That was number 20, Brooklyn Robinson, the freshman. 48-16, 1:03 to go here in the third quarter. Can the Lady Braves score 50 before we reach the end of the third? I believe they can.
Well, I've already got 20 in the third quarter.
That's a good goal to have, is 20 points a quarter. Ball back in play for the Dalles. Leblenko now goes over to the left wing. Ooh, major pump pick again by Libretto. Now to Begay. Inside it goes to Holman. She puts it up off glass and score it. Lacey Holman. She's been pretty quiet as of late, but finally scores her first 2 of the half, and she's got 6. 48-18, lead back down to 30. Inside of Madison Walker. Outside it goes. Score that by Emily Graham, her 4th point of the night. All here in the second half. It's 50-18. And Janisic guarding the ball handler. Now it goes over to Begay. That's a 2. She was on the line. And the ball was rebounded by Muchenko, but she lost it out of bounds. She tried to pretend like, oh no, I didn't catch the ball, but no. The refs weren't buying it. So Banks have it. Will probably work for the last shot here. They get it inside to Walker. Ball's loose, and nope, they weren't working for the last shot. Here we come the other way. Begay against Janisic. She lost the ball, hits the deck hard, and ooh, she's not getting up. She's grabbing her knee. Yeah, she landed very awkwardly on the knee with 6.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Never want to see that. This does not look good, Trevor. As both teams will come over to their benches as the coaches and the trainers for the Dalles attend to the Dalles player on the court. Just going after a loose ball in there and went to the deck. It was a great hustle. That was Begay, Jackie Begay, the injured player for the Riverhawks. She's in a lot of pain, I can tell that. The coaches and trainers aren't really doing much. They're just talking with her at this point. So the Braves have scored 22 points here in the third quarter. Got a long delay here.
Let's go ahead and take a break.
Yeah, looks like this is going to be take a while here, so we're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back after this.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
6.5 seconds still left to go here in the third quarter. They are still attending to Jackie Begay down to our left here at Banks High School. And really, they're now kind of massaging the left leg a little bit of Begay. That's really the only movement they've done to this point. They've been talking, but yeah, the longer this goes, Trevor, the worse I think it is. And it might not even be, sometimes they take really all the necessary precautions, but we just really pray for Jackie Begay, who's just a hard worker. We just hope that this is not going to be anything serious. But the longer this goes, the more worrisome it gets. Never want to see this happen in any sport for anybody. And now we see a trainer, maybe they're going to get ice or something. He's going out to the hall. When we step aside and take another 60-second break, you're listening to Banks Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Bonner Modeling.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
Well, we're back here to Banks High School. 6.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Trevor, they did get Jackie off, but she was not putting any weight on that knee. But here we go. We're going back to action here. The final 3 seconds. Right wing it goes, and the Dalles, they don't even get a shot
wide
up.
open, and they didn't take the shot.
Yeah, they didn't get a shot up. I think they might have been a little shell-shocked. They lost a teammate, seeing her hobble off, and that was that. Well, into the third quarter, it's the Banks Lady Braves 50, the Dalles Riverhawks 18. We'll step aside 60 seconds. We'll be back after this from Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans.
Rankings are important numbers in determining Oregon high school playoffs. So are rankings when choosing a lender to help you with purchasing or refinancing your home. Our local community home loan expert, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, is ready to help you win the day. Call Christy today for all of your home loan needs at 503-327-5302 or caliberhomeloans.com/kvanmeter. Christy Van Meter, NMLS number 1700271, state licensed in Oregon, an equal housing lender. All products are subject to credit and property approval.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
50 to 18 here after 3 quarters. And the ball goes down the corner. Tyler Rose is defending Veronica Robledo that gets it off to Libretto now. And ball stolen away by Haley Evans. She's got a fast break all the way. Scoop to the hoop. Lay it in for Haley Evans. Haley, that's her first 2 of the half. 7 points in the game now. 52 to 18. Here we go. Robledo has it back the other way, off to Libretto. Now it goes inside now to Lacey Holman. A little nifty move and puts it up and in. Lacey Holman has 8 points for the Dalles, 52-20. Haley Evans has it back the other way. Now looking left, gives it off to back to Evans now. She gave it up there for a second to Graham. Tyler Rose has it right side. She traveled with the basketball. Turnover, Banks. Nice job by, nice character there by Haley Evans to, instead of just throwing the ball at the official, hands it to the official. Love to see that. Sportsmanship at its highest here at Banks. Dalles coming back the other way. Robledo, bounce pass, knocked away by Saunders, but they get it back. Goes in the corner now for the Dalles. Machenko off 2 shots, 3-pointer, top of the key, it's off. Long rebound coming down the carom to Holman. And great job by Tyler Rose, I think it was, who got in there and tied her up. And alternating possession goes back to the Lady Braves. 6-16 and counting. Lady Braves up 52-20. Haley Evans has it. Picked up across the line by Shots. Up to, nice little no-look pass inside. And back outside it goes off the rim. And rebound comes down to the Riverhawks. Holman has it in backcourt. Rose is on her. They get it off to Machenko in the front court now. Rose guarding her. Machenko picks up her dribble. Now gets it out to Shots. Back over to Robledo. Inside it goes to Holman. Little turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound by Libretto. Goes back up and score it and one. Libretto fouled. She'll get the hoop and the harm and look for the charity.
Jonathan, Shots for the Dalles. Can you think of another Shots in the broadcasting world in Portland that she may be related to?
And Shots.
Yes.
And the free throw is no good for LeBreton. Beg your pardon, I was calling her Libretto. It's LeBreton. My apologies to the Dalles faithful that might be tuning in. Haley Evans has it left wing. Now going to go inside to Saunders, and it's stolen away by Sydney Newby. Here we go. Shots has it left side. Pulls up left wing. Now going to look to set it up. Now going to go inside. Tyler Rose on her. Inside to LeBreton. Over to Robledo. Veronica Robledo hits the 3 ball. A little run here for the Dalles. 52-25. They flipped the score on them. 27-point lead now. Evans has it. Back to Evans inside. Over to King. No good. Rebound coming down to Sydney Newby. And here come the Riverhawks looking to continue their little run. It's about a 7-0 run right now. Off to Libretto. LeBreton. And we get a double dribble. Turnover. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts for the Dalles Riverhawks. You get a little bit of run there. You got some momentum right there. And then a double dribble called out of the blue and turnover. And it's going to go back to the Lady Braves. McKenna King will inbound. But King is in there. Jordan Maller's in there right now. Looks like we got Crowell is in the game as well.
I'm not sure if Madison Bigsby's played yet. I think she might be hurt.
Yeah, I haven't seen her. I was thinking about that at halftime. I haven't seen her. Madison Walker has the ball inside, but number 22 on 23 as Zoe LeBreton got in there to tie her up. And the alternating possession arrow goes back to the Dalles. 3:35 and counting. 52-25. LeBreton has it backcourt. Off to Veronica Robledo, who brings it up for the Riverhawks with 3:25 and counting to go. Robledo going to drive left side, hounded by King. Now gets it off to her teammate down the corner. That's LeBreton. She's going to drive to the right side. Tries to go inside. Nice idea to Sydney Newby. But the pass was just too hot for Newby to handle. And it goes out of bounds.
And got information on Madison Bigsby. She's out with the team, but not playing due to illness. Been sick the last couple of weeks.
Okay. Well, here we go. The other way, Janicek has it inside to Madison Walker. Turnaround spin move in the lane. No good. Rebound. Nice hustle by the Lady Braves to get that. And it goes now in the corner. That's Crowell. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Madison Walker. She got that from behind. No good. Gets her own rebound. Still no good. Oh, man. And here's a steal by Jordan Maller. So another opportunity, and then they steal it right back as Natasha Machenko. Wow, helter-skelter action here in the fourth quarter. running clock right now. Clock is still running. I would say so with the 27-point lead. And the ball goes out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by Zoe LeBreton. The Dalles Riverhawks out of the 4A Tri-Valley Conference. They've got a good team there that they're going to have to play. That's the Gladstone Gladiators. Very good at girls basketball. LeBreton has it up top between the circles. Now off to Sydney Newby. Newby inside, it goes to Holman. Ball tipped around and still tipped around out of bounds off the top of the backboard. That's going to go out of bounds to Banks. Madison Walker is going to put the ball in play to Jordan Maller.
Very low scoring fourth quarter, 4-2 in 6.5 minutes.
Maller almost traveled, but kept that pivot foot. Inside it goes to Janicek off glass, no good. Jocelyn is yet to score tonight. And here's a steal for the Lady Braves. Put it off glass by Crowell. It's no good. Rebound coming down to Holman, and she's fouled by Crowell. And for those of you that have listened to the Braves for a few years here on Westside Mobile Media, then Maller may be familiar to you. Yes, Jordan Maller is the sister of Sydney Maller.
And Destiny Maller before that.
Long history here at Banks High School. Ooh, Robledo, that was close to a travel. She did a lot of shuffling of the feet, but it's okay. 41 seconds and counting here. Running clock. They got to hurry. They get it in bounce to Lacey Holman, and she is fouled on her way up. No. Yeah, foul's going to go against number 20 for the Braves, Brooklyn Robinson.
This might do it for the game, too.
And it's still running. I was under the impression that the clock actually stopped for timeouts and free throws, but apparently not. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I was going to say that's kind of weird that it was still running. It's like I understand running through out-of-bounds plays, but not for free throws. First free throw was missed. Second free throw is good for Sydney Newby. So she's got 3 points. 52-26. Maller has it. And the Braves might just sit on this ball right now, up by 26. Get it to Crowell, but they're looking to run a play. Off now to the freshman, Graham, and that's it. They're just going to get off to Maller, and that's it. The Banks Lady Braves double up the Dalles Riverhawks here tonight, winning it 52-26. We'll take our final break, and we'll come back with the final totals and give you our Army National Guard hero of the game. Back after this in 60 seconds. Banks Lady Braves 52, the Dalles Riverhawks 26. You're listening to Lady Braves basketball, built by Jason Vaughn Remodeling.
Rankings are important numbers in determining Oregon high school playoffs. So are rankings when choosing a lender to help you with purchasing or refinancing your home. Our local community home loan expert, Christy Van Meter at Caliber Home Loans, is ready to help you win the day. Call Christy today for all of your home loan needs at 503-327-5302 or caliberhomeloans.com/kvanmeter. Christy Van Meter, NMLS number 1700271, state licensed in Oregon, an equal housing lender. All products are subject to credit and property approval.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Well, 15 minutes on the board now as the boys are going to play here about 7:15. They're going to tip off here in just a few minutes, but we're just going to wrap it up right here, Trevor. A great showing right out of the get-go. The Lady Braves come out on a 14-0 run. That full court pressure defense. I was saying at halftime, you were trying to run down some scores there, some score questions with the scorebook, but saying at halftime that we've seen that from this Banks Lady Braves team before, the full court pressure. That's not really new, but I think with the new coaching staff, it feels like they've kind of brought that to a new level here, because we haven't really seen the tenacity, and a lot of that could be, I think, maybe a balance of the coaching philosophy, but also, this is a veteran group, and these are very serious basketball players here for Banks. They don't just go like, okay, that's it. A few of them play softball in the spring, but a lot of them, like Jocelyn Janicek and Madison Walker, they're in the gym even after basketball season. They continue to fine-tune their game and get better. So I think it's an experienced group, and I think the Corbett Cardinals are going to have a serious test this season in the Coastal Valley Range League.
Yeah, new head coach with Coach Rizzo. He's new as a head coach, and I think he actually may have been head coach before Brandon Begley started 12 or 13 years ago. Brandon, a lot of success with Banks, but unable to win a state championship, and that was the reason we were told from Brandon that he was let go by Banks. Now the head coach at 2A Gaston, and a big 38-7 win for Gaston over Perrydale, as we see Begay starting to try to hobble off the court with a huge ice pack on that right knee. Hopefully she'll be able to be back at least in time for the start of Tri-Valley League play for the Dalles girls.
Well, we got to quickly wrap this game up right here, because the boys are getting ready to they are out on the court. Both teams are out on the court warming up, getting ready for this game. But just quickly, the final numbers for the Banks Lady Braves are led in scoring by Alex Saunders with 14 points. Madison Walker had 11. Really started to heat up in the second half. We're talking about it. Missed a lot of shots, though, down low, I think, as we talked about, Trevor. Rushing a lot of shots. Madison, if she just kind of settles into her game, could easily have a 20-point game here. And Alex missed a couple of shots, too, so not laying that on Madison at all. There was a lot of shots that were a lot of points left off the board, but still, it's a 26-point win for the Lady Braves. 52-26. They only scored 2 points, though, in the fourth quarter. But Alex Saunders with 14 points and a handful of steals in this one. Easily our Army National Guard hero of the game.
Yeah, her defense is always tops for the team up there with Madison Bigsby. Madison unable to play tonight due to illness, but I think just about every player that played scored tonight. Just a great team effort for everybody. Again, we talked about Madison Walker could easily have 20 points every game, but she just gets nervous around the rim, has the size to be able to score easily over most other posts, especially at the 3A or even 4A level in girls basketball, but not able to finish at the rim. And but just a great team win for Banks. And I know the Dalles only 8, maybe 9 players on the varsity roster, but it's, I think tonight's win, I know it's only game 1, but to show that kind of effort against a 4A team, I think has really got to do some things for Coastal Range League play, and once OSAA official rankings start closer to league play.
A 4A team that was a 5A team for the last several years. So the Dalles is definitely they're not a one-light town like Banks. They're a big town, and this is a good team, and from a good 4A conference. Well, 52-26, that's the final tonight. The next time the Lady Braves will be out there in action will be on Tuesday, December 6th. They'll be hosting the Tillamook Cheesemakers right here, and we'll plan to do that game as well again right here. Then they go to Sandy M. Christian. Don't know if we're going to...
That's a tournament.
Okay, yeah, that's a tournament. That's right. That's, then that'll be on a... December 8th, and then they're hosting Westside Christian and Valley Catholic. We'll definitely have those games for you. They'll be right here at Banks High School. So, Trevor Beard, we're going to switch places for the boys' game coming up, and that's going to do it. I'm Jonathan Lee for Trevor Beard. Have a great night, and come on back, and there'll be another feed for the boys, the Banks Braves and the Dalles Riverhawks. Final score tonight, it's the Banks Lady Braves 52,